Hey everyone, it's Amador, and I wanted to show you guys today this simple little planner that I made, and this is actually for Nathan's mom. I've been making these planners probably for the past 3 years. They're Christmas planners, and let me show you the papers. I actually printed out. I was trying to make it smaller. When you print them out, it's a full sheet, and this is from Shabby Art Boutique, and it was designed by Carrie-Anne English. And it's an Australian site. It's one of the sites that I first actually learned about Tilda stuff many years ago, and because they actually do get the items over in Australia along with England and Sweden and Europe and stuff like that, which makes no sense to me, but you know, whatever. So every year she has a planner, and this actually is the same print from 2 years ago, because the first year I did them, this was the print, and last year's looked more like a hand-drawn, a little bit more country kind of style, vintagey Christmas, and this year this is the theme, and it's 2014, and whatchamacallit, that let me bring this down a little bit. It includes okay, so the planner is 2014. I just closed up. I got a little closer to show you guys. And these are the pages. This is how they print out. Like I said, it's a full sheet, but I minimized. This is 60%. The one I actually used was 80%. So let me go ahead and show you. And I'm going to go ahead, of course, leave a link to the blog. And not only that, but they actually do sell other items. They actually have patterns and prints. A lot of wooden patterns and stuff like that. They have very beautiful things. So let me go ahead and show you guys. So this is the first set of pages, and this has 2014 November, and it has the calendar, and you see it it has that very vintage, almost hand-drawn look to it, and it has November 2014, and this one is a date and what's on, like what celebrations you have to go to, and it also has December 2014, and the date and list for items. Now, my book actually is a little different. It has every page, except for some of them are extra, because from experience, I know these are the ones that we tend to use more. So this is a wish list, and you just put the name and what the person is wishing for, etc. I think I put extra ones of this one. Card list, it has the name, address, and if it was sent. So you can go ahead, and the lines are rather small, and even when you print it large, it still gives you limited space, but you can always put the address, 2 lines for the address of the person, or 3 lines, and that's why it has several of them, and why I put an extra one. And email list, people you have to email, I guess, for Christmas cards or whatever. Gift list, and this has the name, the gift, what does it say? Wrap and sent, to make sure that you have them, that you wrapped them and everything. Another gift list. Now this has a shopping list, for all the things you have to get, and this one also has another shopping list, and this one is actually something new that you put to it, internet shopping. It says, let's see here, the store, product, cost, received. So that's really cool, because you can, put down what you ordered, check it off, and it has arrived. Because I think we all get excited and everything, and we forget to double check when it gets here. Well, I do, at least. Also the menu plan, and it has the date and the meal. Along with that, it has a grocery list, so you can make everything the meals and then your grocery list. This is very well thought out. I mean, I am truly impressed. It's very well thought out. And the last page has notes, and I put extra ones of these in the little planner that I made. And it just has information. It has 2013 Christmas planner. I didn't use this page. I used a different one. Excuse me. And it has designed by Carrie-Anne English for Simply Christmas on Shabby Art Boutique .com, which of course I will leave a link. No part of this publication shall be produced, transmitted, or resold in a whole or part of any form without the prior written consent of the author. All artwork and digital graphics contained in this planner, Carrie-Anne English, 2014, all rights reserved. So, I mean, hey, you have to respect the artist, you guys. So, and I never make these to sell. These are gifts. Traditionally, I make one for myself, and I make them for gifts for other people that do love Christmas the way I do. And actually plans and stuff like that. So let me move the camera and I'll show you the rest of the book. Okay, so here's my planner. Now, since it has these vintage colors with the deeper reds, the greens, and the ivories, those are the colors that I used for my little book, my little planner here. And I went ahead and bound it with my Bind It All. The funny thing is, though, I figured I'd show this video before I get to see Nathan's mom and give it to her. But I've been trying to find my Stampin' Up! Tab punch, and Lord knows where it went. The ironic thing is, those things are going for crazy amount of money. I've seen people sell those on eBay for like $80. Like, are you people crazy? But I guess if you really want it, and the funny thing is, I can't find it. I'm not sure if I let somebody borrow it. I don't know. But anyway, so I could put little tabs on this because it's so streamlined and everything. And by the way, I used 1/2-inch binding rings. It's so streamlined and thin, just like I wanted it to, because the way I see it is, Nathan's mom, Kathy, hi Kathy if you're watching, she puts this in her purse. So she can just stick it in her purse, and that's why I made it a smaller size than the full half sheets. She puts it in her purse, and that way as she's out shopping, she, you know, she has to write down notes, she totally can. So let me just show you the papers. Like I said, this is at 80%. The one I showed you was at 60. And this, the size of these pages are, I think it's 5 by 7. Let me double check. No, it's 4 3/4 by 7. 4 3/4 by 7. So it's a decent size, and it'll fit in just about any purse. So let's go ahead and start out with. Then you'll see some of the pages are different. This is the cover page. This is the November. Now, on these I put an extra one for the dates and events. You know, we have several different things, cookie decorating things, wrapping parties, etc. And I know we're already in like halfway through this November, but I just haven't had a chance to get around to printing these and then using them. And truth be told, you can just use them like this and just fold it and use it, and then just glue it and use it like that. I just like to put it into a little booklet and stuff. This is the December, and like I said, it's all continuous. The red, the cream, and well, more like cranberry, the cream, and more like an olive color. So here are the wish lists, and I put 2 of them just in case. Card list, there's 2 card lists. They do send out lots and lots of cards. Gift list. So, and I try to keep them, you know, facing each other, so they're, you know, so you can continue right off with it onto the next page. And this one has, I only put 1 email list because I'm pretty sure she has all of the emails already set up in her computer, and then just writes the name and stuff. Shopping list, there's 1 of those. Actually, no, I put 2 of the shopping list. Internet shopping, and it has all of these vintage images and very, very rusticy. The menu plan, grocery list. Now with the menu plan, there's only 1 of those, but the grocery list I put 2 because, I mean, they're pretty big dinners and you have to have a lot of stuff. So yes, and here's the last part. These are the notes. I put 1, 2, I put 3 of the notes because they're smaller, and whatever information she has to jot down or remember or anything, she totally can. And I used this image, which was the second image, for the back cover. Mainly because, like I said, I'm not selling these. I'm not, you know, putting them on eBay or anything like that. They are actually a gift. But this makes a beautiful, quick gift. Now, like I said, you don't have to mat them on paper. I did cut them down. The actual images, since they were at 60%, I ended up cutting them down to 4 1/4 by 6 1/2, and then just matted it on the 4 3/4 by 7. 4 3/4. Yeah, by 7 cardstock. So the way I did it, it brings it down to 13 pages, and you end up using what is it, 4 sheets of 8 1/2 by 11 sheets, because that's kind of like, that's why I changed it around a little bit to get it done that way. So yeah, so you really don't use a lot of material. You use what is it? No, you use 6. I'm sorry. You use 6 8 1/2 by 11 sheets. 2 of the red, 2 of the cream, and 2 of the green. And you cut them up to size and everything, and you make your little booklet. So you really don't use a lot of material. And this is, and actually, she told me that the last few that she's used, that she's received, she actually saves them. So they make you beautiful little keepsakes. If anything, they might help you with your Christmas planning next year, and it could easily put in a file box or anything like that. I know I could have used smaller binding rings, but I figured if she wanted to put receipts or anything like that, maybe tape stuff in here, put in little post-it notes, you can, and it still gives it space to expand. But yes, and I totally wanted to share that with you guys. Like I said, you don't need to mat it. You can totally just do it like, use it like that, fold it. Well, first, obviously, cut it, glue it, and then use it like that. And then just start and bind them however you please with the papers. But I will leave a link in the description to the blog. I absolutely love them. They also have like a monthly or bi-monthly digital magazine, which has beautiful, beautiful things. And they have so many links for like shabby chic stores and online things, and just very beautiful, simple, shabby cottage. It's very cottage chic, very not covered in like so many things. It's just very elegant, and it's just really my style of shabby chic too. So you guys check it out. Like I said, you can actually make a bunch of these. You can mass produce these. I printed them this morning. I printed them at work, but don't tell anybody. I'm gonna get in trouble. And I just, you know, figure out how you want your setting. I came home, cut the paper, glued it, and then bound it. I think really this project was probably one of the quickest projects I made in such a long time, but because I knew which way I was going and what I was doing. So yes. So I hope that helped you guys. Check it out and make your planners. And like I said, these are super, super helpful. If anything, you just need to print them. You don't have to go through all of this fuss and muss. To get it done, or you can even put these pages on a clipboard, and that would be really like a shabby chic Christmas clipboard, vintagey look and stuff like that. So yeah, I hope that helps you guys with your holidays, and I will talk to you guys soon. Bye, everyone.